Will: A Wonderful World is a 2017 visual novel released by Chinese indie game dev Wang Miaoyi. It's available on Steam, Switch, the PS4, and even your iPad. It's a game where you can change people's fates by playing with the content of the letters they write you. It's a game where you play God. Well, a god. This game originally caught my interest because of its similarity to another visual novel, 428 Shibuya Scramble. In that game, the underlying premise is that people's lives are interlinked, even if they seem not to be, and the butterfly effect is in full force as you make decisions that can change how the story plays out for another character. In Will, the effect appears to be much the same. Decisions are made. Lives are changed. The difference is that you, the player, has become an actual character in the game. You are their god. Oh, and the cute mascot character has a plush doll. Will as a word has many meanings, whether referring to the future, strength of character, or the desire and autonomy of a being. But does any of that matter when God's in control? I guess we're gonna find out. This game includes occasional plots. When shocked or surprised, please scream loudly and disturb your neighbors. To guarantee the best experience, please pick a dark night. I'm recording this at 4:15 p.m. Make some hot coffee. I have got a cup of bubble milk tea. Have some tissues ready. They're somewhere around here. And put on your headphones. Check! Then, start your adventure. So this is Will: A Wonderful World. Let's take a quick look at the options. Music volume, set effect volume, skip text. Let's not skip the text, first time playing through the game. Difficulty, normal and lunatic, we'll leave it at normal for now. Input device, mouse or joystick. I don't have a joystick attached, so it defaults to mouse. Your language options are English, Japanese, Russian, Spanish, French, simplified Chinese, and traditional Chinese. I love how different the simplified Chinese font and the traditional Chinese font is. Like here in the sans serif version, you don't really see that much of a difference other than the changes, like this particular radical here. But in the serif version, simplified Chinese is so much thinner than the traditional Chinese. And of course, there are all sorts of other changes as well. But I can read none of this, so we're going back to English. As for display, you can notice that it's window, but I'm playing this on my laptop. So sometimes you just gotta make do. Resolution's still fun. Let's begin. We'll overwrite the 4 lines of dialogue I went in. Your difficulty options are normal, suitable for players who are not familiar with this type of game. There will be hints given in red text to help you navigate through the levels. You may change the difficulty level at any time to challenge yourself. The door to a wonderful world is now open in front of you. We hope you enjoy your adventure. Or Lunatic, suitable for players who have natural gifts in logic and deduction. There will no longer be hints given in red text. As an advanced player, you may still change the difficulty level at any time if you encounter an obstacle during the game. You may also turn on hints for certain levels. Nevertheless, we have complete faith in you. Good luck! You know, that's like the most encouraging I've ever seen for crazy difficulty levels. Usually it's meant more to like goad you into choosing it, like only for hard, serious, crazy players. And this one's like, we believe in you. You can do this. In service to that, let's go with Lunatic. There was an urban legend. Write your troubles down on a note. Hold it in your hand at midnight and pray. God, please help me. Then God will hear your plea and change your fate. It was only a legend, though, that has gone viral for a brief period of time. Excerpt from Modern Urban Legends. Wait. The last time we played a game with Urban Legends was Spirit Hunter. And we died a bunch of times in that one. Here's to no head chopping off in this game. My head hurts. Where am I? What happened? You finally woke up! It's a mascot character. I gotta do the mascot voice. I've been waiting for so long. I was beginning to worry that you might never wake up. It's a talking dog. And are you? My neighbor's dog, Fluffy? Oh, that musical sting. Musical sting. That music shift. Eye roll. So not only is it a talking dog, it eye rolls. How did you come up with a lousy name like Fluffy? Besides, we don't even have a neighbor. I feel like that's the least of our problems here. But I still think he looks like a Fluffy. Wait, what did he mean by no neighbor? Look. No neighbors are fine. We're in the middle of a pandemic. You don't want to get out and be too close to anyone, even if you're vaccinated, because, viral mutations. Have you lost your memories? Lost my memories? Oh no, this totally is. This totally is Spirit Hunter. Yeah, you fell down the stairs yesterday. Well, good thing we had a talking dog to call 911 for us. Then you passed out. I thought you might have hit your head. I fell? But my head doesn't hurt anywhere. There's no bruising. Anyway, let's both settle down a little. How about a quick test? Now, look into my big, beautiful eyes. And tell me, what is my name? Your name is Fluffy. We just told you your name is Fluffy. Fluffy? Yeah. Fluffy my ass! I love this angry face. Well, I guess you really did lose your memories. My name is Will. Sometimes I go by Willie. Let's stick with Will. Willie? Yes, Willie. Willy Wonka? I'm genuinely curious if the original Chinese translation, if the original Chinese text said this. No, it's just Willie. I don't own a chocolate factory. Also, don't you know that chocolate is dangerous for dogs? Oh, wait. I'm not a dog. You're not? Oh boy. It seems worse than I thought. Listen to me carefully. I'm not a dog, and you're not a human. I don't know, last I checked I was human. That doesn't sound right. We're gods. What? Yeah, that's right. We're gods. How did you know what I was thinking just now? I'm a god. Of course I know. As gods, it's our job to change the fate of the humans who ask us for help. Humans encounter all kinds of trouble in their lives, and sometimes they pray to us, hoping for miracles, as they call them. We can help them and grant their wishes. Wait, so if gods don't call them miracles, what are they called? Bureaucratic paperwork? Or not. It's all up to you, of course. Wait. Stop babbling so fast. I don't understand what you're saying at all. I'm not babbling. You're just too slow. You know what? Let's start with job orientation, shall we? Come over here. It's time to do some work. Hold on. Are we starting already? I still don't have a clue what is going on. Besides, didn't you just tell me that we're gods? Why do gods have to work? Capitalism, baby! Don't lie to me just because I've lost my memories. I was not lying. In any case, if you don't finish today's work, we won't have any dinner tonight. Are we like 5? Fine. See that small red box? That is a message from the human today. Alright, let's see what she's got herself into this time. What she's got herself into this time sounds like she prays a lot. I want to go home. Yeah, me too. My name is Li Wen. I'm a senior at Yingnan High School. Today I went to a nearby court to play tennis for the first time since I had moved to my new place. It was a very poorly maintained court, so I guess hardly anyone ever uses it. And at night, they say the ghost of a tennis champion wanders, asking for someone to play a game with them. The light over the tennis court is maintained by some of the residents themselves. The dim light bulb kept making a buzzing noise. 1, 2, 3. I just hit all 30 of the balls that I had, so I picked up the now empty basket. I walked to the other side of the court and collected the balls before hitting them all again. No one else was on the tennis court. All I could hear was the sound of the balls hitting my racket and then bouncing off the ground. The light bulb flickered twice and went out. I picked up most of the balls and left the court, walking towards a small alley. I'd walked through it earlier on my way to the court. The alley was always dark, no matter what time of day it was. I kept humming to myself quietly in my head, just to be less scared. Were there no other alternate routes? I arrived at my apartment and suddenly realized that my keys were not in my pocket. I tried to think back. I must have left them at the tennis court. The light hadn't suddenly gone out, I would have noticed that they weren't on me. Well, this sucked. It's too late to go back to the court. Not to mention that I might not even be able to find the keys without any light. The desk lamp was on in the manager's office, as was the radio, but nobody was in there. I stood outside the window and waited for a long time. But Uncle Sun, who was supposed to be on duty tonight, never showed up. The motion sensor lights in the hallway kept turning on and off every few minutes. I was beginning to feel a little scared. Yeah, that's what happens when the ghost chases you. We've had a lot of experience with that. A late-night talk show was on. The hosts were talking about a popular urban legend that had also been making the rounds at school. It said that if you wrote a note to God in the middle of the night, then God would solve all of your problems for you. Jing was really into this stuff. Well, if such a God really exists, maybe he or she could help unlock the door for me. Or make Uncle Sun come back to his office soon. Please, please. Li Wen. She's written a lot for like a note you're scrambling like in the middle of the night to write. Okay. Well, do people always write to gods just because they forgot their keys? Not always, no. But humans are exceptionally annoying. Damn, mood. You'll see a lot more random nonsense of all kinds in the future. Forget about why she asked for our help for now. We kind of need to know why to help. Let's take a look at how we can help her. Now, use this pen I just gave you. We can slice this letter into several pieces. We just used a pen to slice a letter. Now, see, some of these pieces are black, and some of them are white. To prevent logical chaos, some of these pieces cannot be moved. Ah yes, imagine starting with I picked up most of the balls and left the court, walking towards a small alley, and then I had just hit all 30 of the balls I had. These pieces are designated in black. Meanwhile, the white pieces can be moved anywhere with one exception. No white pieces can go past the first or the last piece. Now that you understand the limitations in moving these pieces, you may feel free to move the white pieces around. After you arrange the white pieces, these events will happen exactly as you want in the human world. Wait, so we went back and changed time, then? Because these events already happened. I guess we're gods? Yeah, we're gods. If your arrangement has altered the previous casual links within the events, naturally, the ending of the letter will be changed. Well, that's about it. What? Are you telling me that I could change what has happened to the human by moving these sentences around? Yeah, that's exactly what he said. Exactly. Isn't it straightforward? Oh gosh, that's so awesome. Can you do it too? Only the person who's holding the pen is capable of doing this. Which is to say, he's a dog, he has paws, and cannot hold pens. Go ahead, give it a try. Once you make your decision, just select OK. Alright. Oh. That's like the only part I can change. Oh, okay. So it's flashing because it changed. When I switch it around so that she picks up the balls before the light goes out. I guess this will change. This hasn't changed yet. Let's try it. Oh, okay, yeah, it's changing. Poof! The alley was always very dark to begin with, and with the light gone, it had become pitch black. I couldn't even see my hands in front of my face. I kept having a feeling that something was going to happen. Scenes from horror movies and homicide shows I'd seen suddenly flashed through my head. Since I was too scared, I turned around and picked another, longer way home. Oh! We changed it so the light in the alleyway went out instead of the light on the tennis court. I'm a smart god. The detour was a crowded and lively street. It was full of people hanging out and waiting in front of bars. And a lot of arcades were still open. I was planning to head straight home and go to bed, but I saw the latest version of the stuffed Sir Spotty through the window of an arcade. Yeah, there is some text highlighted in blue here. That means it's a term archived in our dictionary. The human slaughters often include some special terms related to their day-to-day lives. These terms will be highlighted. Since we're gods, there's nothing that we don't understand. I don't know, we didn't understand a lot of things when we woke up. Therefore, whenever we encounter one of these strange terms, a definition for them will automatically appear in our dictionary. We may either select the highlighted blue text to see the explanation for that specific term, or browse all of the archived terms in the dictionary. By the way, similar to the dictionary, we also keep a record of the profiles of everyone who has written to us. All you need to do is select their header pictures in the letter selection screen to read about them. Oh, wow! Being a god is so convenient. So what's Sir Spotty? A cartoon cat character by British artist Kevin Clifford. It quickly became a global phenomenon because of its unique style and laser-sharp eyes. Its success lifted Clifford out of poverty and made him a worldwide sensation overnight. According to Kevin, the inspiration of the character came to him during a short trip. That's not really a knockoff of Hello Kitty. Is it? Unfortunately, it wasn't for sale. I had to get it out of a claw machine. I'm not very good at those. I spent almost all of the cash I had on me, but I didn't come close even once. Miss, we're about to close. Please check your belongings and don't leave anything behind. I lowered my head in disappointment. I noticed that there was a bottle of some kind of drink on the counter that had appeared out of nowhere. Perhaps somebody had forgotten it there. I picked it up and threw it in the trash on my way out. I got home and turned on the light. All of the boxes I'd moved in 2 days ago were still lying all over the floor. Tomorrow. I'll unpack them tomorrow. I'm too exhausted now. Now that is a mood. 3 years later. I'll unpack them tomorrow. At least the shower felt great. I got out of the shower, climbed into bed, and immediately fell asleep. Good night. Look, because of what you did, now it's the alley that has a broken light bulb instead of the tennis court. Therefore, the girl would not have left her keys at the dark tennis court. Even though it was only a tiny change, you have indeed changed her fate. More importantly, you might have changed more than what we're seeing now. The impact of this tiny event could last for a long time. maybe even influence her entire life. A chain reaction like this is called the butterfly effect in the human world. We still can't be certain of how big the impact to our future is going to be. But keep in mind that our power has a potentially dangerous side to it. We must never abuse it. I understand. Well, we're done with this letter. Let's go back and see if there are more. Being a god is so easy. Don't get too excited. You still have a lot to learn. I've fetched letters for you up to now. From now on, you should be getting your own letters. I've placed a mailbox at the bottom left corner of the screen. If the flag is up by the mailbox, that means there are new letters inside. Did you hear a sound like ding ding just now? That's new letter notification. Can we change it to you've got mail? Whenever you hear it, that means some new letters have arrived. If you've processed all the letters at hand, go and check the mailbox. Got it? That is a classic mailbox. But also, I think that will be it for today. When we return, we've got mail. Ooh, that's a long timeline. Oh, it goes out even further. But for now, have a good evening. Have a good night. And remember, pray to God at midnight.